Hi there, and welcome to week 1 of our English 104 online class. I'm trying to speak a little bit lower. I'm usually a loud talker, but my throat is giving me a little bit difficulty today, and I keep having coughing jags, so I have to start this video all over again. So I'm trying to play it a little bit low-key and see how that goes. So my apologies. You can always turn up the volume if you're having a hard time hearing me, I suppose. Every week, I'm going to be recording a video overview, and it's not a lecture that you're going to be sitting through. It really is just talking about the week ahead and looking back at the week before, sometimes introducing a new topic or assignment, although most of the assignments are described in separate videos and resources, and just really commenting on the class and making sure that you're comfortable and confident moving along with what we're doing. So with week 1, we're just really getting started, and a lot of that's getting familiar with the class. If you look at the preparation for this week's class, some of the things here are actually things that you already should have done, hopefully, before watching this. Number 1 on the bullets for preparation was to watch the welcome video and the class Moodle overview video, and just sort of get familiar with the class and the website. And likewise, by looking at the course syllabus to sort of identify some of what's going to be expected. What can you count on this semester? What type of activities are we going to be participating in? And it gives a pretty good overview of all those things. The other thing that you should already have or get soon, the textbook for the class is They Say, I Say, and it's listed on your course syllabus. It is the edition with readings, and that's important. And it's important that you get the same edition as well, because they changed the reading with different editions that they put out. So please make sure to look at the course syllabus, to look at what's asked, or else you'll end up not necessarily having access to the reading that we need to do for the class. In addition to that, then there's this video. There is some reading from the textbook this week. I'd like you to read a little bit about pop culture. This class is actually divided sort of into 3 units of study. We're going to begin with pop culture, and then we're going to move into food and society, and then finally we're going to do a unit on the American dream. And during the course of those 3 units, you'll do a number of discussions, and you'll write an essay on a topic of your choosing within those areas. You'll be conducting research on pop culture, on food and society, on these different things, and sharing them with others in research collections. And there's a video here and a link to a description for you to read and to watch about that collection and curation. And finally, I want you to begin doing some research about pop culture, just to familiarize yourself with the concept, maybe a particular aspect that you find interesting, and you'll have the chance to begin sharing some of this with others. The class, as I mentioned before, has 3 deadlines usually in a week. We don't have the Tuesday deadlines this week since we're just starting. Your first deadlines are due on Thursday. And one of the things I'd really like you to do, it's very simple, is to update your profile on Moodle. You can do so right over here in the left sidebar, and add a picture of yourself. And please make it of you, and please make it of your face. If you'd like to, add some filter or make yourself green or whatever it is, I'm fine with that. But I'd like it to be semi-recognizable as you, and not your dog, and not your right foot, or not a friend, but actually of yourself. It'll make it a little bit nicer when we're doing forums and things like that for discussion to have faces to put to names. You're also, during the semester, going to be working in groups and teams and posting ideas. And I usually do this by grouping people by color group. And all you need to do to make that happen is click the link for the color selection, choose a color, and you're good to go. Very straightforward. The other thing that we're doing this week is a Getting to Know You forum. This is an assignment that has an initial deadline of Thursday and a follow-up on Sunday. If you open the link to the forum, you'll see the instructions right at the top of the forum, which asks you to post a picture of yourself and something about you. And I posted a picture of myself and some friends at a race that we were at in October. And there's a second link that I'm also asking you to post something, maybe a website, an image, a video, something about your interests that you have as well. Okay, so the instructions are there. You'll just double click right on the screen, a box will open, you can add all your information to that, and what you're going to do then, by the follow-up deadline, is come back and you're going to comment on other people's. When you do comment on other people's things, I do ask that if you're going to comment on mine, you would actually double click, you would put the name of the person that you're writing to, and then you would type your name at the end of the comment. So here's my comment by Joe. Please take the time to read, to comment, and to do it. It gets a little bit messy. I'll try to come in here regularly. I'm sorry, you might get moved around a little bit because things start overlapping and it grows sort of exponentially, but it's really quite a bit of fun. And it's a good way to get to know folks and something about them. I often encourage people during the course of the semester, once you're working in a group, to go back to the Getting to Know You forum and read about the people that are in your group too. It gives you a little bit of insight to who you're going to be giving information from or helping with their essays during the course of the semester. The couple little final things are, one is you're going to add a resource to our research collections. And when you do the research collection and curation overview, there's a lot of detail about how this works. But the research collections are here in the right taskbar. You can add to any of the ones for pop culture. There's some examples here for you on this first one that show you how these are filled out. And I want you to do some research and add that information to our collections. Finally, and I think I might make it through here, you're going to do a pre-survey for Begin Your Research. Again, this is actually just an initial quiz by the library. In the research collection and curation, it describes this in that first section. This is just getting some information about where you're at with your research skills, library research skills, particularly at the university. There's no specific score needed. You need just to complete the survey and log in order to do that, and then the information will be sent to me. That's all there is to it for this week. So this first deadline's for Thursday, and then the rest for Sunday. Next week, we'll get into the pattern of a Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday deadlines, and we'll be moving through the semester. If you have any questions, please email me at any time, and I'm looking forward to a successful semester and hopefully feeling a little bit less scratchy in another day or two. Take care and have a great beginning of your semester in week 1.